Crafty friends, it's Hannah the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, and welcome to our What's New Live from the Doodlebug. So today, friends, we got super close on an order I know you guys are waiting for, so I hate to start with that, but we had a little power surge here, and poor Leslie lost her whole order on the screen and had to start over. And she is so good, I didn't even know it, because had that been me and I lost my whole order, there would have been some terms that would have came out of my mouth, and they would not have been PG-13. And she did not do that. So, yeah, I can kind of check and see if she needed help with it. She's like, no, I had to start over, and we lost power, you know, like her computer just kind of glitched. I'm like, oh, no. So, anyway, we will have that for you tomorrow. Got some teasers, though, that I'll show you, so that's going to be awesome and great. But we have 4 tables full of stuff anyway, so it's not like I don't have anything to show you today. So what we're going to be looking at today is a lot of the stuff that I used in my trade show classes the last couple weeks. So I've been doing virtual trade shows the last 2 weeks, and I'm the worst at those. And in the middle of it all, I got a stomach bug, so I didn't feel the best, and I just was not very motivated to really do anything at all. So, yeah, so some things, just, you know, I will show you the samples later, but some things I've got great samples of. So I'm going to flip the camera around. We're going to check out some fun stuff, and then I'm even going to show you a little teaser of an album that I did a live for earlier for an upcoming class we've got going on. So all kinds of great stuff going on. Okay, so just some good reorders here as well. We've got some stuff from the vault over here, and then also lots of fun stuff coming in. So first up, we're just going to start with the paper trimmer. This one here is from Dress My Craft. You can use it for cutting or scoring. It also has a little score blade in there as well. It's got a good little ruler that's going to pop out on the side as well too. It's got a little tab up here, so if you want to hang it in your space, you can do that. Next up, we finally got back in some of the Teflon paper creasers. Okay, so a Teflon versus just a plastic. First of all, unless you have one, you're not going to get this when I say this. It just feels good in your hands. I mean, there's something about it. It almost feels kind of luxurious. I don't know. But whenever you fold and you crease and you score, Teflon does not put any kind of burnishing on the paper. So it does not leave a shiny aspect or anything like that. I just love my Teflon ones that I have. I've got a couple different ones, and I love them. This has got a nice little point on it too, so that way you can, you know, get in and score. You can fold over and do your scoring that way. But these are highly durable as well too. And again, like I said, it's not going to damage your paper whenever you're using it. So Teflon paper creasers are finally back in from Tonic. Got some buddy bags, and we're going to have lots more buddy bags coming in the next few days. This one is Leanne. Leanne is great for tools, paints, and ink pads. So this is a great one here. Let's see there. It's got those little inner pockets in it as well too. My goal the next month or so is to pull some of these guys, fill them with product, and then to kind of show you some of the neat things that we can do with all these different buddy bags. But Leanne is a great one there. This one here, it needs stuff to come in with it, but this is a cut apart sheet from Dress My Craft. All kinds of great little cut aparts, and it goes with a paper pad that I used for a class, but the paper pad's not in yet. So just fun little cut aparts here. This one here is a specialty paper from Tonic. It's called Starlit Sky, and I want to pull this out and show you. Okay, can you see that? It is beautiful. Love this paper. We used it on a little box, and whenever we used it, I was just like, oh my gosh, I love this paper. So the back is white, so that means it's going to be printed on this. So if you're doing any scoring and creasing, and depending on how you do that, you may see some of that white core come through. So what I did, just a little tip there, is I just went along lightly on that edge with my black ink dauber. And that was it. And that just kind of, made that line nice and solid black again. So I did not notice the white. But super, super pretty. That's called Starlit Sky. Next up, just some low tack craft tape. So this is going to be great for holding your stencils. It's going to be great for holding down your dies. It's just a temporary tack. And you can see it's got a little bit of opaqueness. It's pretty transparent there as well. But it's not like something that you're going to use for a permanent bond. It's just meant to be low tack. And again, like I said, it's, going to be good for your stencils, your dies, masking. The other day I talked about, those inking techniques where you can put tape on your stamp and then ink it and then take the tape back off. And look, you get 3 rolls for $7. So that's a great deal on those as well. Here's another little buddy bag. This one here is a Caron bag that also has the inserts in it. I did just show this last week and it had already sold out. This bag is great for storing your stamps and dies. And it is nice size. It's nice and big. So this is great for that. Its dimensions are almost 8 by 4 1/4 and then 6 tall. So it's a nice size bag for holding all your stamps and dies in here. And then this one here comes with some little dividers as well. And then you can add more dividers in here too. Some little mixed media journals here. They're kind of a smaller size, but they have really good thick paper in here for your little mixed media journals. So it's going to be great for drawing as well too, but this paper is super, super good. So that's the little mixed media journal here. And then this one here, it has kind of a cream. It's called stone paper. It's got a little bit of texture to it, and it's actually thicker than what is in this book here. So those are both by Stamperia. Those are brand new. I got to play around with one of these, just a little bit of a bigger one in one of my classes, and the paper in here is amazing, really, really good. So you can use it as a journal or even just, tear the paper out and use it for other things that way. It's got a cute little plastic elastic closure on there too. So that is a fun little journal that you can keep in your purse even if you want. And that one's got the little tab on him as well. There are those. Okay. Next up, just a restock on our Distress spray bottles. These give you a real fine mist, or it'll even do the little splotches for you as well. So love this spray bottle. It is kind of my go-to spray bottle because it gives you 2 different consistencies. And there's the price on the bottom. So they're $5. So a good little sprayer to have in your stash. Love mine. That's what I personally have at home. Restock on our double stick big craft roll of tape from Tonic. Remember, this is double-sided tape. This is perfect for cutting out your die cuts. That's why we love this one. Okay. All right, next, I'm kind of keep skipping these and avoiding these. So this is not a new product. We've got some new shapes, though, out. And I do plan to do a demo with this one day, but oh my gosh. So I've had it here in the store, and I have not played with this stuff before. And took a class with Simon Hurley last week, and he's stinking cute. Just kind of makes me laugh because he's like the age of my boys. And so I can't imagine, my boys teaching any kind of, crafting class to a bunch of women that are old enough to be my mom. So he did a phenomenal job. He was a great teacher, very knowledgeable as well too. But we used some of this stamping foam, and I do plan to do a technique video to show you this a little bit more hands-on one day. But let me show you some things I made with this. Oh, and I forgot to bring mine back here. Dang it, we're going to go up front real quick. So I made this one with it, and this one here. All right, so we're going to, I don't think I brought it back. Nope, we're going to travel up front. Hang with me here, friends, because I've got it right up here. And then I'll give you a little teaser as to what Leslie is working on while I'm up here. She has been working so hard today at checking in. Do you guys see what all this is? So our 49 and market order landed today. 6 boxes of it. I think I did that heavy clicking that I do sometimes, because some things I'm just like, oh my gosh, I didn't think I ordered this much of some of them. So I get a little excited sometimes. And I also have that fear of missing out. You know, I'm afraid that it's going to sell out before I can get my pre-order in. And then we won't be on the first shipment. Okay, well, I'm looking for the product that I'm looking for here. I'm looking for what I'm looking for. Doesn't that make a lot of sense? Do you know where my stamp foam went? Have you seen it? I know. I think I lost it. Okay, travel with me here, friends. I know this is great, being live and cannot find my stuff. I'm going to check in my messy office. Nope. I really think I took it back there. All right. Well, we're just going to go back in the back, and if we find it, great. All right. We're coming back here. I found it. I found it. It's on the end of the table. Here we go. Okay. So, whew. All right. So what we've got here, these were 3 different cards that we did in class, and I do have this stamp set in too. So in case you're like, ooh, I love that stamp set. So with the stamp set, you can stamp and then just color, which is what I did with this one. I stamped and then what did I use here? Oh, I used just a paintbrush with a little bit of water, and I kind of watercolored with my inks, and then I just stenciled some of that on. So this one I actually colored in, and then these, so that was this one, okay, and then these guys here are the solid images, so I just did those with my ink pad. And then again, this one here, that was one that I colored in with the inks. That's what I did with that one. Okay. All right, so we've got that stamp set, all kinds of fun things like "You're literally my favorite," and then we've got "Thanks for being such a great and then separate friend," "You matter so much to me," "Thanks for being by my side even though times are tough," "Life is better with a friend like you," "Hey bestie," "I may not always be there with you, but I will always be there for you," "It's such a blessing to have you in my life." So lots of great little add-ons here. These are really cool too, because the stamps line up next to each other. So, you know, I stamped this one first, and then to get the leaves, I just inked them, and with my clear block, brought it right up next to it. So really, really fun little concept with those, how they kind of nest together. All right, so that is the Simon Hurley Friendship Florals. So that is a new one we just got in. And then we also got in this cute little polka dot stencil. That is what I used. I inked my background, and then I just went over it with some paste with the dots. And I'm going to explain to you how I did those. Then I also used the same stencil to create texture with this. And you're like, what do you mean create texture? So these are a moldable foam, and it's remoldable. So what you do, like this is the brand new one, okay? What I did is I heated this up with my heat gun, like 15-20 seconds, nothing crazy, okay? Then you put it down onto whatever you want to make texture from, whether it be a die, an embossing folder, I used a stencil here, another stamp, something from around the house. One lady in the class, she used a placemat that had really good texture to it. So I've got this heated up. I'm going to put it down, and then I'm going to push down really hard and firm on it. What that does when you pull it up is it pushes into it and leaves the impression. This is a background stamp that I had at home. So when I stamped it, it did the flourishes. When I made the impression, it basically is going to give me the negative now. So then I just inked this up with a couple different colors and used it as a stamp on there, like so, and then voila. With this one here, again going back to this one, heated it up, pushed it in, then when I pulled it around, it had little bitty dots, like how this one has the flourishes. It had little bitty dots everywhere. Just rub my ink over it, and then I stamped it down, like so, pulled it up, and then I just stamped my sentiment in there and added this fun little floral. Now, here's the coolest thing. You clean this off, you hit it with your heat gun again, and all that texture goes away. So this is the one I used in class, and you cannot see any of that texture anymore because I already used my heat gun and got rid of it. This one here, I left the texture just so you guys could see what it looks like. And of course, I can always use the other side and have two going for a while, but clean it off, hit it with your heat gun again, and all that will go away, and it's going to be perfectly smooth to use over and over and over again. So how cool is that? Seriously, just so much fun. And it was just fun to play with that. So you can make backgrounds, you can do, kind of like I did my little card focal points here. It'd be really fun for tags, fun on scrapbook pages as well too. So this one here is the full size, just your rectangle foam. This one here, oh, I can't wait to play with this one. Can you see it? That one's got a heart in it. So that one's going to be so fun with our Valentine's Day stuff going on. All right, perfect, Melissa. You're going to see a bunch of different ones, so let me know which size you want. We've got the big size in the square. We've got the heart cut out. We've got the little mini ones here. These are 3x4s. You get 4 of them in there. And the one I used is the circle one, and you get 2 of them in there. So all kinds of possibilities. And friends, I mean, look, this one here is $8, $7, $8, $8. So they're not even crazy priced at all either. So much fun. I'm going to be honest that this was one class I kind of prejudged, and I'm like, oh, I'm not going to like that. I don't know. And I had so much fun in this class, and I learned a lot as well too. All right, perfect, Melissa. I've got it. A circle and a large plain one. Thank you, ma'am. So you're going to have so much fun with those. And again, you can use anything for texture. Like I was even thinking, how fun would it be to get out some of your foiling plates? Okay, follow along with me here, because with the foiling plates, you should be able to even get like words in with those. Let me see. I don't think we have any word foiling plates back here. I need to, but like this would be super fun with the little foiling plate there. I need to find, I think they're all up front, but some of the word foiling plates, I think they'll work to where you can make an impression with them because they'll be going the right way. So I can't wait to play with that. So these are going to be so fun. So many different possibilities. And again, we've got the full size, the heart, the 3x4, and then the circle one that I used in my samples. So fun. All right, moving on down the line here. We got in some pretty little lace from Dress My Craft. Lace has been something that's been crazy expensive lately. And so this one wasn't really bad at all as far as what you're going to be getting in there. But lace prices have just gone, like everything else, just ridiculous. Some new little Nuvo drops. This one here is called Dazzling Blue. So just a good glitter Nuvo drop. 3x4. Oh, you got it, Miss Lynn. Thank you, ma'am. This one here We just got this in the other day and sold through them already. So this is a 49 in Market kit. This is from the Vintage Artistry Countryside. We also have this in the 12 by 12 tab. And I want to go through this real quick with you guys. I don't want to spend too long talking about it, but I think sometimes everybody's afraid that it's too country-ish because you got that chicken on there. Not everything in here has that chicken feel to it. Did the glow in the dark? No, there's still a lot of Nuvo not back in stock yet, but I do keep checking, and a lot of my good colors I'm out of, I haven't been able to get in. My poor Nuvo display looks horrible, but I will definitely keep, I've got you in, actually in my book for that, Melissa. So here's this one here. Again, there's a chicken on the back, but if you were to use this page, you could easily cover this one up. Like I said, I just wanted to flip through here so you guys could see that it is not too country-ish. So there is a chicken on that one. Again, not too big to where you couldn't cover it up with something. And the back is amazing. Oh, look, those look really good even working together too. Just going to kind of jump through these real quick. I know somebody was saying something about it, and they're like, well, I'm not in the chickens. I'm not in the chickens either. And I think this is a beautiful line. I love the colors of the line. Look at those backs, so pretty. And like I said, there's not as much chicken in there as what you think. These guys are two little small ones, easy to cover them up, or it's just a good neutral on the back. So I know a few of these were actually special order. So in case you girls are watching, know that we got those in for you, and they will be going out in the mail in the next couple days. Page templates from Simple Stories. Got the little 2x2 one back in. Just a restock here on a Dress My Craft circle die. This is going to give you 8 different sizes of circles, and they're going to have a cute little pierced dot on the edge of them. These guys sneak out of here all the time. So these are just little flat embellishments from Pink Fresh, and they're the iridescent ones. So pretty. I hope you guys can see those. But yeah, they sneak out of here. Like, I will order them. Like, right now we got 6 in, and I'll see them, and all of a sudden then they're just completely gone. Like, I don't know. We just sell them, and I don't even notice it. So these are just good little guys there. All right, this is just a restock. This is from Simple Story is a Simple Life, one of their new lines that just came out, just the enamel dots. Been restocked for that one. And that actually looks really good with this set here as well. All right, next little line here, we've got a bunch of new stuff from Pink Fresh. This one here is called Braided Circles. So you've got, let's see here, 6 different dies in here. This one's just going to do a regular circle, or of course you can combine them with any of these to give a little bit more dimension to it. Or you can just have it cut into the card and cut out these pretty little eyelets. This one here will just do the little dots, or whenever you pair it with this one here, Pink Fresh dots, you got it, Miss Vicki. Whenever you pair it with this one, it's going to kind of give you, it's going to cut out the window, and on the back side of that, it's going to be this beautiful little stitched area. Or you can do the circle with this and have a really pretty eyelet, kind of working on down there. So a lot of variety with this one. There's kind of a little idea there on the back. Camera's telling me it's low battery. Really fun. I put Vicky's over here so I don't forget those. All right. Some of our famous Pink Fresh verbiage here. You've got 39 different sayings in here. These are all in the gold foil. Things like, you have a heart of gold, thank you, hello friend, happy birthday. You have always been my sunshine, you amaze me, get well soon, own your magic, totally cheering you on. So 39 little sentiments in here. These are the gold foil ones. And then this was one of their original ones that kind of started the whole craze. This is the rainbow sentiments. So these are just all different colors. And you've got 41 in this one, sending a little extra love, happy birthday, hope you have a wonderful day, oh happy day, thinking of you, delight in the new, best wishes, dream big just because, smile, breathe, and go slowly. Yes, Journey, the journal words, the foil words are good, and you can use them on scrapbook pages as well. I know you do more scrapbooking than card making, so you could use it for all kinds of stuff. Nuvo liquid glue, a little mono aqua. This one here dries hard and clear. That is back in stock. Our new little display back in. Going back down to some more Pink Fresh stuff. So this is, I did show a picture of this the other day. This is one of the classes that I did. Yes, Sharon, I've got foil words pulled to the side for you. Thank you. All right, so here is my sample card that I did. What I did is I actually stamped it twice, actually. So I stamped it once to begin with, left it lined up in my stamp platform, and then I used the stencil on it. And I want to show you this because, you know, sometimes, I mean, you're just I'm still so amazed with the stenciling. You know, even though this stencil craze has been going on for about a year, maybe 2 years now, but it just looks like it was printed. This does not look like something I made. It looks like it was printed. It's just, it still amazes me how detailed these stencils are, how easy they are to use, and how good it makes us look. So I stamped it once, stenciled, and then I just stamped it again just to, you know, kind of freshen up that black outline. Then I used the die, cut them all apart, and then I had 3 great little flowers that I assembled here. It's in kind of a little cluster, and then used my little thank you that was included in there. The For Being You was in there as well. The thank you has a die to cut out around it, and the For Being You I just cut out by hand with a little block around it. So that was the flowers that were in there. And then this background is one of their stencils. It's this one right here. It's the overlapping geo leaf. So I just used the stencils. Now, because that's what they gave us in class. Had I been thinking, I would have taken these other ones home too and kind of, you know, oomphed it up a step since I had all this stuff out and playing with it. But this one here would then go in and kind of cut out, but leaving a little center in there for you. It would go through and cut out around those little geos. And then you can even come through and foil as well too. Now, for those of you that have, you know, like this set at home, you do want to do your foiling first because there's no way to go back and line it up. So you want to foil first, and then you're going to go through and do your stenciling and do your die cutting. What is really, really cool is that the foiling resists ink. So if you've been watching some of Jennifer McGuire's videos that she's been doing, I know Gina just did some new foiling stuff. And so Jennifer has been hitting her stuff hard and playing with it. And she's been doing a lot of inking on top of foiling. So just so you know, you can combine those two. And the foil resists the ink. So you can go through, do your inking, and you're still going to see your beautiful foil as well too. So again, if this was yours and you were doing it at home, you do want to foil first, and then you would do your stenciling. Okay? Some more stuff here. Now, I did not grab my page that I did with these, but if you look back, I did it here as a teaser, and I think in the Doodlebug Dish too. It's a page that has Miss Phoebe on it, and so I use this new chrysanthemum line, and this new chrysanthemum line matches perfectly with their stamp, stencil, die, and washi combo that they've already got out. I think that came out like, what, maybe a month ago? I know I've showed them to you guys a few times. But we got the chrysanthemum little chipboard flare, the little circles. We've got some beautiful journaling bits. We've got ephemera. Great ephemera. I used a lot of this on my page. Some awesome little chipboard frames. Some fun little stickers. I've got good little journaling and labels in there too. Love, love, love the colors and the enamel dots. And then Pink Fresh alphabets always do so well just because they're cute. And this is just a good little puffy set and a really good green color. There is no paper that matches this line. So they did not do a paper line, they said yet anyway. So maybe that's kind of in the works. I'm not for sure. But so for Chrysanthemum, we have the stamp stencil die washi tape that they came out with first. And I think everyone loved the colors and the washi tape. And then they came out with just some fun supporting stuff to go with it. So that is a brand new line from Pink Fresh. Restock here on just glitter enamel dots. This here is the quad folio that we're going to be using in the album class that I just shot the video on. Here's some just little restocks, Polar Express, stickers. You've got 13 stickers in this pack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think there's more than one sheet in here. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nope, just this one sheet. And then this guy here is the Hufflepuff sticker pack from the Harry Potter line that they do. Hufflepuff is the first one that we sold out of, so we got that one back in. I'm not going to go through everything in this book, but I will kind of flip through it quickly. This is the Tranquility mini book class we're going to be doing with 49 in Market. This was designed by Janine, who owns 49 in Market. So she designed it, but I'm going to be teaching it. She's a pretty busy lady, so she does not sadly get to teach as much as what she would like to. Now mine's just kind of set up to add pictures later, so in case you're wondering what that little funky guy is. But look at this. It just keeps going. It is so fun. There are so many surprises in this book. Are you sneaking out, Leslie? Awesome. I will see you later. So all kinds of fun little pages in this guy. Wait, there's more. We got another little set of pages here. Pictures, and another little page there. So all kinds of fun stuff in here. So that's what those little quad folios are. It starts out as that little quad folio, and then in class, we're going to show you how to build up your book to make it super fun and interactive like that. All right, so that's there. Whew, moving around the table here. This is more just restocks. So sticky tack. Sticky tack is great. So we sell sticky tack for all you moms that are coming in and you need to decorate lockers. Sticky tack is also good at home just to temporarily hold things. I know a lot of people will use it on a shelf as well too because it's small, can kind of be hidden, and it keeps things from moving on your shelves. So we've got sticky tack in here. It says adheres to most surfaces: wood, tile, metal, plastic, cinder block, drywall, and more. So sticky tack is back in stock. E6000, love E6000. E6000 is a good industrial adhesive, and we use it for everything from household repairs to jewelry, and you can use it in your mixed media projects and things like that as well too. This one here I just got in because it has the little precision tips. This is great for adding rhinestones to stuff. So my friends that are cowgirls and they bedazzle their shirts and stuff for the rodeos and showing and things like that, this is what they use. They use E6000. If you've seen, someone that does those, like on, I watch the different videos where they do custom shoes and they add rhinestones and things like that to shoes. This is what they're using, is E6000. And again, these have the nice little precision points on them as well. Little star hand punch came in. Undo. So if you are new to paper crafting, you may not have this in your stash. This is one of those things you're not going to use all the time, but when you need it, you're going to be so happy that you have it. Undo is a sticker remover. Or better word, it's an adhesive neutralizer. So if you have a sticker and you put it down somewhere, okay, and you didn't mean to put it there, you put this down, it's got a nice little chisel, and you can chisel it back up. Now what's really cool is that your sticker, it's not ruined. So that's why I say adhesive neutralizer, because that sticker will actually still be sticky and you can use it again. So you can put it where you actually wanted it to go. So it's great for that. It's also great for those old, what they call magnetic photo albums that really aren't magnetic at all. They've got that, nasty glue in there that turns yellow over time. This is great to get those old photos out without damaging the photo, not ripping the photo. So it's great for that as well too. But it removes price stickers, reuse stickers, remove photographs, office stickers, removes wax from carpet. I've honestly never used it for that. Removes gum from carpet. I've never used it for that either. We've been selling this for 20 years now. It's amazing. They used to do infomercials on it back in the day. And I believe it came to be from, which makes sense for those last two purposes, it came to be from a dry cleaner. So a dry cleaner formulated it because they were getting things stuck on clothes, which is probably where the wax and, from the carpet removal comes in. But super, super awesome little product. Again, you're not going to use it all the time. It's great for getting glue off your scissors as well, too. So I love this in my stash. Magnetic discs for your mini albums and your scrapbook pages are back in stock. Small and large. Fun little decorative scissors. Back in stock. This is, can also use to refill pickup pin. Really? Also used to refill a pickup pin. Oh, with the sticky tack. Okay, that's what she's talking about. Awesome. Wonderful. Journey, I see your question about the diamond dots. And remember, you and we made a pack. I told you that I ordered them on the 10th. And you would be one of the first ones I would tell when they came in. Remember, we made it like a pinky swear that, I promise, as soon as my diamond dot order gets here, you're going to be the second one to know. I'm going to be the first, and you're going to be number 2. Okay, but no diamond dots in this order. All right, next up, we've got industrial glue sticks. These are great. I've got quite a few customers who swear by these. So this is a glue stick that actually works, and it's from Aleene's, and that is a good glue company. Okay, just a little precision tip glue gun here. Graphic 45 flowers. These are the ones you guys love that are nice and flat. All different kinds of shapes and sizes in here, and this is the shades of blue. Restock on our 6x6 glitter pad. This is kind of good, like what I call like your metallics or your basics. Adding these to our Valentine's Day section. So we've got glitter hearts. Adding this to our Valentine's Day section as well. This is a little scalloped heart. This one is 1.5 inches is the size on that guy. Adding to our album wall, this color here from We Are, I think it's Cobalt. I never find where they put the, yep, there we go, Cobalt. So this color is called Cobalt. More reds. This one here is Ruby Slipper. And then we also got in more of the diamond bling paper. Were you able to take care of it? I need to call them back. Spam calling, all right. I get lots of spam calls lately. I don't know if you guys do or not. So bling has got kind of a shimmery on one side, and then it's going to be plain on the other. So it's not a double-sided. So basically what they do is they take a regular cardstock, and then they just put this iridescent spray on top of it. And this one is on top of white paper, so it's called Diamond. This one here, so the other day we got in our Dare to Be Artsy order. And this one we got in the die, but the stamp was on back order. So there is a die that matches it, and it does the little bird, and it does the music notes. And this one is called Joyful Noise. The Lord is my strength and my song. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord. It's got praise. It's got the good little music staff there. So there's that one from Dare to Be. Some cute little flip books here from Simple Stories. Those are the 4x6 size. Tim Holtz, ever popular, ever famous tag die set. I love this die set here. So you've got a big tag. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different tags. You've got a label, and then you also have that little reinforcer that you can or cannot, you choose if you want to use it or not. But it's got a great amount of tags in that set. Detail blending tools. This is actually what I used on my little Simon Hurley cards to help color in some of that stuff that was so tiny. So that was fun. Oh, this little guy should have been over there with my Pink Fresh stuff. We got in more of the little gems. These are the ones I did use on my card sample that you saw. This color is called Blush. How much for the praise stamps? Let me check. They are $16.79, Terry. Melissa wants some undo. You got it, my friend. All right. Oh, here's those pages that I'm using in my book, so you can see we are stocking up, getting ready for those class kits. That class is on the website. It's going to be $65.99. So it's an awesome deal because whenever you get about that much in retail. So you're pretty much buying the stuff and getting the class free. Some watercolor paper here from Ken Oliver. So some of this is from the vault here. This is one from the vault. It's a nice heavyweight watercolor paper from Ken Oliver. These here are just some little watercolors. It's from one of the classes I have not done yet. Oh, you got it, Terry. I'll get those pulled. So just some cute little black watercolor. And are these not adorable? Okay, first of all, let's just talk about how dang on cute these are. I know in a lot of the watercolor pans that you guys get, you've got these little, just little color cubes, and they can actually be replaced. So if you didn't know that, we can get your replacements for different colors. And for this particular class, we only needed black. So rather than ordering in, or having you requiring you to have a whole set of watercolors, we just got the black ones in. Then some other fun stuff we got in, the little memory hardware and the pearls. These do have little drilled holes in them, so you can actually use them as real pearls too, but they're going to be great for adding texture and then painting them on our projects. Clear gesso. Gesso is like a primer, and then also it is a mistake helper. So it'll prime your surface, but also if you make a mistake, it helps you to get rid of it and wipe it off because you've kind of made a surface there to work on. We've got the little dot stencil that I showed you from Simon Hurley. We got in a great little liquid watercolor from Prima. This one's called Bora Bora. Some of their impasto paints in Wild Iris. And then heavy gesso. So this is not clear. Okay, so we've got a clear gesso here. Again, this gesso is also going to be a primer. It's going to be a mistake helper as well too, but it's white. So it's also going to give you a nice white surface to build off of. So if you did the pearls, it wouldn't matter if they didn't match your project. You paint them white. Once you put them on your panel, you're going to paint it all white, get everything nice and white, almost like a blackout, but a whiteout, and then you can color it however you want. So that's going to be fun to play with too. All right, and the rest of these are from the vault, friends. So this is all I've got from the vault here. This one is a new, actually, from Spellbinders. It's the TV vignette, the retro television. It makes this fun little 3D TV, or you can just use it as the TV front, but how stinking cute is that? Stencil butters from the Crafters Workshop. I've got turquoise, chartreuse. These can be used just through stencils, marigold. You can use it to paint a surface and then cut it out. Crimson, ocean blue, and I don't even know how to say that. Gamboge. I'm sure I'm butchering that. I'm the worst at phonics, just so you guys know. But look how nice and creamy those are. Get that back on before I get it everywhere. So this is what happens. Sometimes I'm great at doing things one-handed, but not always closing it back up. All right. So we got some small talk here from Tim Holtz. These are super fun. This one here is missing a couple because these are ones that I have used in a class, but just a couple. So this one here is small talk. Oh, I think this one here is small talk as well. So it's got little bitty phrases in it. Leave a little sparkle wherever you go. Stay simple. Let's see. Happiness depends on ourselves. Sometimes you have to take the chances. Be brave with your life. Live each day with grace and authenticity. Keep some room in your heart for the unimaginable. Follow your heart. So just lots of cute little phrases that you can add in places. And this one here is small talk but occasions. So it's going to have different, and that's the only one missing, I think, in this one. So I checked that before. Every summer has a story. Land that I love. Red, white, and blue. Happy Valentine's Day. Some bunny loves you. I'll have my peeps call your peeps. That's cute. Oh, baby, it's cold outside. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. A falling leaf something. Land that I love. Let's go somewhere. Choose to be happy. Here comes Peter Cottontail. So all kinds of fun little chit chats in those. We've got 2 stamp sets here. This one here is called Sprinkle Kindness. So the stamp says sprinkle kindness like confetti. You're a treasure. You're so special to me. Be happy. Be kind to yourself. Sending a smile. Hello, sweet you. And then all these fun little streamers. This one here is called When It Rains. So when it rains, look for the rainbows. When it's dark, look for the stars. That's beautiful. And you've got a cute little rainbow, clouds, and stars. Got a little stencil. You could use it for anything. This is part of their cookie stencil line, which is stinking cool. Here's a great little slimline bricks. These are watercolor powders. So you sprinkle them down and then you hit them with one of those little water spritzers that I've got over there. And it just bursts with all this amazing color. And you can use these through stencils as well too. You can watercolor with these, so you can make a little palette with them. This one here is the, what's this one called? This is the Alpine set. So you've got Terra Verda, Turquoise, and Wisteria. And there's that same one I can't pronounce. Gamboge, Marigold, and Scarlet. This is the Sun Splash. You can see how they're going to work beautifully together. And then we even found one of the nice watercolor boards that Ken Oliver has as well too in their line. Super heavy and great little watercolor on the front. So, all right. Woo! All right, everybody, let's see here. All right, so that was a lot. So can you imagine if we would have gotten 49 and Market checked in today? That would have been so much stuff to show you guys. So, all right, everybody, I am Hannah the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. Fun stuff came in today. 49 and Market, I'll be showing you that tomorrow. If you love that mini book, you can kind of check out the full walkthrough video that I did right before this live. So it should be the post right underneath this one. Or if you're checking us out on YouTube, it should be a video real close with this one as well too. So until next time again, thank you so much. If you saw anything that you love, even if you're watching on the replay, put it in the comments and we will get it pulled for you tomorrow. Keep in mind that you should get a little tag back that says got it. That way you know that we saw your order and we've got it pulled for you. So if you don't hear back from us, message us. Sometimes we do miss them, especially if you jump on 3, 4, 5 days later and comment. Facebook doesn't always show me those. I do try to keep going back and checking for a few days, but then after that I know it kind of gets buried down in the Facebook feed and you're probably not seeing the video anymore anyway. But just know you should always get a little message back from us. So thank you so much for popping in, checking out what is new, and hopefully the next time you're in Indiana, you'll stop in and see us here. Like I said, we are in Jasper, but until then, if that happens, because I know some of you are pretty far, but please check us out online as well at www.thedoodlebuginc.com. Thanks, everybody. Have a great evening. Bye.